So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now, and Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Serginho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Quarter of an hour played. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. And it's Snyder. Driving on and making good progress. So just a one, applies the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Timber. That's headed upfield. Mateus. It's a searching pass. Dembele.
Egypt definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up. Well, and Snyder! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Snyder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Schneider. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Well, they've got it again. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Salah.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Ligt clears. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Khan gets it clear. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Salah. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's been played through. And the ball is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution
So
for
changes
Egypt.
afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
17, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Beckham. Substitution in progress.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Beckham is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham plays it short. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that was very necessary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a cute ball. And that's a good ball. Real chance! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Egypt restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. O'Reilly. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Beckham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Mbappe is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Forward it goes. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. It's Sola! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not...
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Tonali tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Now, in he goes again. And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Mateus, lovely pass. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Gyökeres has created 1 goal already. Now it's Trossard. Always onto this. And it's been hooked away. Nicked it back promptly. It's run loose here. Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nuno Mendes. And it's McAllister. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zambrota. Mateus. And this is Messi. And this is Batistuta. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Ligt gets across to intercept that.
3 minutes at a
Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for
And now,
those 2
I'd just
goals.
like to
They'll
read
have
out
to take
our
some
fan
risks
club
now
members who are
to try and
celebrating
get
their
back in this
birthdays
game.
today.
And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tonali gets it clear. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating of his man. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tonali. Good read, needed to be.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. De Ligt cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Trossard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Batistuta! Batistuta! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Substitution.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Trossard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Adams. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. Schneider. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Mateus. Now Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Osimhen. Threads one in. Rudiger gets it clear, and that's gone loose. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The first significant strike. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. Well, he's had a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Raul, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nuno Mendes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Vieira. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick announcement for the
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second half is up and running.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus with the cross. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And this is Schneider. And now they can spring out of defence. Courtois. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Nuno Mendes. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. There's the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
26.
So the lead now is 2.
You can
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A shift in momentum quickly taken, and here's Osimhen, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, what has happened here? And that is well cleared. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Snyder. Mbappe finding himself in space. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Danny Olmo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rudiger. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for options for move. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. Deep, deep into injury time. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 13, Schneider.
And when the manager called on him, he was and time is up. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Batistuta reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his man.